So hi Kartik, hope you're doing well.
Yeah, all good, Mayuri. Thank you. I hope you are doing well as well.
Yes, yeah, I'm doing well too. Thank you, and thank you for accepting our invitation to be a part of our Beyond Dream series by Next Gen Entrepreneur team. And today we are
Yeah,
joined in by Kartik, and he's the co-founder and chief business development officer at HudoSoft. And HudoSoft, it's founded in 2015, and they design and develop software products. Their major focus is to develop virtual phone systems and contact center software solutions. And HudoSoft offers proprietary solutions like multiple products, including HoduCC, HoduPBX, HoduBS, BS, and HoduConf. So let us know more about their product and their offerings, right? So we are immensely happy to have Kartik with us today, and we'd like to know more about you and also your entrepreneurship journey. Like what induced you to initiate this venture and more, please.
yeah. So we are four co-founders where we
Mm-hmm.
started HoduSoft, starting with Maulik Shah, Ruchir Brahmbhatt, Bharat Lalcheta, and management team in an IT company where we were into IT services. So that's where we started the discussion of okay how we can build quality products
Mm-hmm.
where we can cater to our existing customers as well as we can cater to new customers as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where the journey began, and
Mm-hmm.
then we started working on the product. The first product that we launched, PBX, which is a multi-tenant IP PBX software,
Mm-hmm.
and it is used by all the telecoms, ISPs, that is Internet Service Providers,
Mm-hmm.
Internet Telephony Service Providers globally. So that's how we
Okay.
began in 2015,
Mm-hmm.
and then we launched HoduCC,
Mm-hmm.
which comes in two variants, call center and contact center. So call
Okay.
center is basically for the BPOs traditionally who are catering to provide voice services to
Mm-hmm.
their customers or the customer call centers.
Mm-hmm.
And contact center is omni-channel, which is majorly used by banks, insurance, financial companies, e-commerce, and everywhere. Because today,
Mm-hmm.
everywhere, the customer engagement
Yeah.
is of the
Mm-hmm.
highest priority because
Mm-hmm.
everyone wants to provide the best of their products and services, and most
Mm-hmm.
importantly, provide quality customer support and services.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where the omni-channel contact center was launched, I think before
Okay.
3 years,
Mm-hmm.
and which covers all the channels, and that gave us the next leg of growth
Mm-hmm.
at HoduSoft. Today, again, thanks to all our customers and partners for trusting us, we now have more than 250 customers in 43 countries
Okay,
globally.
great. Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, so including we have customers in North America,
Mm-hmm.
we have customers in South America, we have customers in Europe, we have
Mm-hmm.
customers in India, of course, our home country, and we
Mm-hmm.
have customers in Asia Pacific, Middle East, and we have customers in Africa.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the journey has been good, but I believe this is just the beginning. And
Mm-hmm.
our mission for next 5 years is to have 2,000 plus customers in 100 plus countries where we are aggressively promoting our products globally,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
we are exhibiting in various countries. And the vision is to build brand HoduSoft, which is made in
Okay.
India, proudly made in India,
Mm-hmm.
and made for the world.
That's really inspiring and also like, such a dispersed, you're, spread across already more than 45 countries. It's really inspiring for an Indian startup and great work, Kartik, and congrats on your achievements till now. And we feel that any startup would have the initial challenges, right? Like as you mentioned, you have multiple co-founders and more. Was it all cakewalk or how was it for you like to start with to, integrate your team and everything. Like if you could just throw some limelight on it for us.
Yeah, see, it is never easy, honestly,
Mm-hmm.
but I think the credit goes to our team.
Okay.
It is not what I am saying, That is what Gartner says. So our products are listed on Gartner's three potential credit review websites. One is Capterra, the other is Softwares, and third is GetApp. And HoduCC, the contact center software, is rated number one on Gartner under
Mm-hmm.
GetApp's category leaders 2021 and 22. So the product is in category leaders, and we
Mm-hmm.
are being ranked number one. And our
Mm-hmm.
average rating by our customers is 4.8 star out of 5 star, and
Mm-hmm.
our support is being rated 5 out of 5 star. So I
Okay.
always believe in this, that product is one time. You can
Mm-hmm.
sell the product. It's okay. It's good. But services and support keeps you in business. So
Mm-hmm.
product brings us in business, and services and support keeps us in business.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's what the mantra has been. And thanks to our support team who have been working very, very hard. And
Mm-hmm.
similarly, coming to the marketing and sales team, they have been working round the clock to make
Okay.
sure that the presence is not only focused in India, but it's a truly global presence.
Mm-hmm.
So that is where every team member plays an equally important role, and I
Mm-hmm.
believe that each of us are equal and equally important. Being
Mm-hmm.
a co-founder is one of the things, but I think the team takes HoduSoft to a next new level. So I
Okay.
give full credit to my team. Currently
Mm-hmm.
we are a team of 55 people,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody works hard to what
Mm-hmm.
we are today. And the biggest growth is because of our customers, because no
Mm-hmm.
company can survive without customers.
Yeah.
So the
Mm-hmm.
customer is not the king.
Mm-hmm.
Customer for us is our god, and
Mm-hmm.
because of them we are into the business, and whatever
Mm-hmm.
we are is because of our customers and partners, because they have trusted us. Coming
Okay.
to the initial days, yes, it was very, very tough. The product was new, and of course it takes time to build
Mm-hmm.
a quality product. So yes, you have all the problems in the beginning, but I think in every problem lies the opportunity,
Mm-hmm.
and it gives us the strength to fight hard. Now
Mm-hmm.
today I can say it's very easy for us, but no, initial 3 years for any startup is the most toughest time,
Mm-hmm.
whether it's product development or whether it's marketing or sales, or whether to get the customer's trust. It's always difficult in all the parameters, and getting the
Mm-hmm.
right team members at the right
Right.
time at the
Mm-hmm.
right place, because
Mm-hmm.
even getting the right team members is a challenge for
Yes.
a startup. And
Mm-hmm.
we are based in Ahmedabad. So people
Okay.
also tell that, okay, if you are based in Mumbai or Bangalore, which are all the
Mm-hmm.
big, or Delhi or
Hubs
Noida,
or
they are all
mm-hmm.
hubs, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I believe yes, challenges are there, but what lies is the underlying opportunities, and how you take it on a positive note.
Mm-hmm.
Because every day you wake up, you see something new. But
Mm-hmm.
the important thing is to be positive, to fight hard, and most important is our values.
Yeah.
We even if you go to our website, our values are mentioned, and mentioning
Mm-hmm.
the values and executing it is two different things.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
we are always honest and transparent. Even if
Mm-hmm.
a customer asks something which we cannot deliver, we say no to the customer. Even if we lose
Okay.
the customer, that is fine,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Because whoever customers are there, by God's blessings, they are there with us since 2015,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Yes.
today we have, to be honest, we have around 262 customers in 43
Mm-hmm.
countries spread across six
Mm-hmm.
continents. Only Antarctica is pending. So
Okay.
we are also willing to sell the products to penguins, because that's the only
Yeah.
route to enter Antarctica, right? But
True.
other than that, we have covered all the six continents. But
Uh-huh.
the values are very important. We are
Mm-hmm.
very honest, we are transparent, and we stay committed to our words. As I said, if we are not able to deliver something, we say no to the customer,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
right? Yes, the customer may not come at that time, but
Yeah.
then we have customers who have come back to us after 2 3 years, the
Mm-hmm.
same
Mm-hmm.
customers whom
Okay.
we were not able to provide that particular feature, or any customization which we could not deliver at that time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that values is what are the roots. And
Mm-hmm.
I always believe this, and I say this to my team also, that focus on the roots, focus on the values, the
Mm-hmm.
fruits will follow. And the
Yeah.
nature makes us learn a lot, because the fruits, they fall to the roots never
Mm-hmm.
go to the fruits,
Yeah.
right? So that
That's
is very,
actually
very
really inspiring. I mean, because startups, when they get customers, they kind of even, they tend to do false promises to just sustain them, right? So that is, and we have seen that in multiple software industry, like how, the expectations and how the product end product outcome turns out to be totally different, and they already knew that, and it's good to have the value, right? And also like that would have you promising customers, long-term customers, recurring customers, than multiple unsatisfied customers. So this is a very good core value. Having the value as a core is actually really good, and being a startup, having from the initial stage would be really good learning point for the team, as well as the growth would be, just it'll be peaking from there. I am really happy to know about this, and also, like as you mentioned, the team is the core, right? The team and how supportive they are, talented they are. And we understand that we are still facing the global pandemic in 2020. It started, and we still have some waves of it going on. How was it, how was your team, how could you integrate them, how could you manage them? Was it easy? Were there challenges? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to be very honest, Mayuri, in 2020, we were, I think, around 4 years old at that time,
Mm-hmm.
4.5 years old. No, the only thing I told to my team is, see, don't read negative news.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, it matters a lot. No,
Okay.
because when you read negative news directly or indirectly, it affects your personal and professional life. It
Mm-hmm.
affects your mindset. It affects your work directly or indirectly. So I requested my team, and I first started doing it. I was never reading negative news. Even
Okay.
today, people
Mm-hmm.
talk about recession in US and all. I don't read it. Yeah, of course, the
Okay.
title goes through it, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't go into the details, or I don't go to that okay, a recession is coming or something. No, focus on your strengths, believe in yourself, work hard. This is under
Mm-hmm.
our control, right?
Okay.
COVID was not under our control, or
Yeah.
if any recession comes, it's not under our control.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
let's forget about things which are not in under control, and
Mm-hmm.
let's work harder on the things which are under our control,
Mm-hmm.
which is being, again, work hard. I always believe in working very very hard, and I
Mm-hmm.
request to my team also that 8 hours, yes, everybody works 8 hours, which is
Mm-hmm.
completely respected. But
Mm-hmm.
if you work harder, then God will bless you, and
Mm-hmm.
God always bless those who work hard selflessly. And
Yeah.
you see
Mm-hmm.
any great company, whether it's
Mm-hmm.
Tatas or Birlas, or whether it is any individual like MS Dhoni sir, or even
Mm-hmm.
I'll be liking to give example of our Prime Minister sir, right? They all
Mm-hmm.
work very very hard, and
Yeah.
I get a lot of motivation from them,
Mm-hmm.
that if you work selflessly, if you work hard with the mission and the vision in mind,
Mm-hmm.
yes, things might go up and down. That's how the heartbeat is, right? It's never
Mm-hmm.
a straight line. It's
Yeah.
always up and down, and that's how we live, and that's how the life is. But if
Mm-hmm.
you work with your ethics, if you work with your morale, if you are selfless, and if you keep your company and your team at the first step, and
Mm-hmm.
customer being at the toppest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where I said customer is not the king, customer is our God.
Mm-hmm.
Then I think things would fall in place. Yes, it might
Yeah.
take time,
Mm-hmm.
but it would go through. So whether it's COVID or whether it's recession, let's focus on our strengths. Let's focus on working hard, being passionate. And
Mm-hmm.
second thing, never compare with anyone, right?
Okay.
As Steve Jobs has said, if you compare yourself with someone, you are insulting yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
So never ever compare yourself, never
Mm-hmm.
compare with me, never compare with anybody. Compare with yourself, what you were yesterday, what you are today, how you can be better of best of yourself every day. If
Mm-hmm.
everybody of us become best of ourselves every day, right,
Mm-hmm.
that's where we grow. And being said
Yeah.
that, we make mistakes, I make mistakes, but important thing is to learn from them and not to repeat the same mistakes again. Yes, there might be new mistakes
Mm-hmm.
that's happening, and that's where
Yeah.
the mistakes pile up and we call experience and expertise.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, that's actually thanks for sharing, and it will be really inspiring for aspiring entrepreneurs, right? To how to manage, and it's how to encourage the team. That's very important. Like not being a very stationary or robotic work, then we have to have the values, and then run the theme to it, and it's really good to know it. And also, like as you mentioned, like we need not compare, and well, coming to software business, we have the competition here. So how is it for you dealing, like I could see that you have multiple so solutions and more. And also we have you'd have faced like lot of competitions. It's great that you have been ranked as top leaders in reputed consulting firms and more. But in the initial phase, that would have been really a challenge, right? To have the competitive advantage over the players already in the market. So, how did you deal with that?
Yeah, it's a very good question that many of my team members ask, and whenever we exhibit in
Mm-hmm.
more than 10 countries globally, where
Mm-hmm.
we have the expos and we are part of that exhibition. So,
Okay.
to be honest, as I said, we don't compete with anyone. We compete
Mm-hmm.
with ourselves, and this is
Mm-hmm.
not what I am saying. This is what my team also believes. My co-founders
Okay.
also believe in, that let's try and do the very best of ourselves. That is
Mm-hmm.
again in our control. What
Yeah.
competitors do, and I always say that it should be a healthy competition,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I always pray that even competitors grow, because that is
Mm-hmm.
good for the customers, right?
Yeah.
If I am into a monopolistic market, then it is not a customer centric market, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it has to be
Yeah.
customer centric, where the
Mm-hmm.
customer should be benefited from the products and services that we offer, whether they
Mm-hmm.
buy from HoduSoft or they buy from any other provider, which
Mm-hmm.
is fine, but the customer should benefit from it, right? And that is where
Okay.
the customer centric market has to be. So,
Mm-hmm.
and I always believe product is of course good, and it is being ranked number one on Gartner's GetApp and other awards and recognitions that we have received
Mm-hmm.
globally. And when we started, there were more than 4,000 providers in the world
Mm-hmm.
who are providing similar products,
Uh-huh.
right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So no, it's always like it's not about the product; it's about the people,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's about the team, right?
Yes.
Anywhere there is a competition, whether you buy a
Mm-hmm.
plane or a pen or where you buy
Yes.
anything in the world, there is always
Mm-hmm.
a competition.
Mm-hmm.
But the uniqueness is always in your team, the uniqueness is
Mm-hmm.
always in the people,
Mm-hmm.
because the product is developed by the people, the marketing is
Yeah.
done by the people, the sales
Mm-hmm.
is done by the people, the support is done by the people.
Mm-hmm.
So the USP is not the product, the USP is always
Yeah.
the people, always the
Mm-hmm.
team, right?
Yeah.
If we are unique, and if which we are, everybody, you are unique,
Mm-hmm.
I am unique, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you are best of yourself, right, you will
Yes.
grow in your career. If I am best of myself, and if I learn
Yes.
every day, if
Mm-hmm.
I grow every day, if I challenge the status quo, right, that
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
how I can do the next best possible level after
Mm-hmm.
reaching what I have done or what we have done as a team,
Mm-hmm.
that's where you grow, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I always believe that it's not about competition, it's about beating yourself every day.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you, and thank you for sharing the message. And it was really nice to know, and also to understand, like what are your future like what are you planning to develop? Like, are you as I see that you focused on contact and call center based softwares and more, are you planning to expand your uh, product line to other industries? And because when coming to customer service and more, we have a lot of industries which need it. Maybe retail, healthcare, and whatnot. All require some software solution or app solutions. So, are you planning to expand your horizon in those levels, or what's your plan?
Yeah. So the biggest advantage of our products is we already have customers in all the domains. And
Mm-hmm.
whether we have healthcare, UNICEF is our customer. Like I had never imagined,
Okay.
like UNICEF, world's largest childcare
Mm-hmm.
NGO,
Mm-hmm.
they use our product in Afghanistan,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a very noble cause. And it was our absolute pleasure to be part of that noble cause,
Mm,
where
okay.
they use HoduCC,
Uh-huh.
omnichannel contact center software, to eradicate polio. Now, even I
Okay.
was not knowing
Okay.
that this
That's
product can
really
be used.
great. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is also there on our website as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, even I was not aware that our product has such a good thing which can be done. So
Mm-hmm.
what they do is, we developed a survey module for them, which is part
Mm-hmm.
of HoduCC product now, right?
Okay.
So whenever the UNICEF representatives go to
Mm-hmm.
give polio vaccination to all the kids in
Mm-hmm.
Afghanistan,
Mm-hmm.
then from our software, the call center team calls to all the mothers that was the
Okay.
vaccination done correctly, how was the behavior, whether they were
Mm-hmm.
polite, nice, and a complete automatic survey is done,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then the UNICEF heads can see that reports, that how much vaccination is done, whether the
Mm-hmm.
vaccination was done nicely, whether the mothers were treated
Okay.
correctly, whether the child was treated
Mm-hmm.
correctly, and whether the behavior was very nice of the UNICEF
Mm-hmm.
representatives. So this is something which we learned, that again, if you are honest and transparent, this
Mm-hmm.
comes automatically, right?
Yes.
Whatever
Yeah.
marketing we could have done, probably we
Mm-hmm.
could not have UNICEF as our customer. But if
Mm-hmm.
you're honest and transparent, which we were during
Mm-hmm.
the 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 global tender that was floated, and
Okay.
all the players that you see globally were behind UNICEF,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But we were very blessed to have UNICEF, and I don't
Mm-hmm.
see they are customers. I think they are our global partners, where we
Mm-hmm.
send a message of love, eternity, and where we want our next generation to be healthy and safe.
Mm-hmm. That's really noble cause. I mean, it's really inspiring and also like to know how the softwares could be used and to, eradicate diseases and also to very much needed countries like Afghanistan, like war prone and more. Like, it's really noble and congratulations on that. And it's really good to know that, an Indian player is there helping because we as a country have done a lot of help to Afghanistan and also like from the startup it's really nice to know and good work and also that there have been multiple such rewarding experience. What was personally most rewarding for you uh, from the inception of the startup? If like one or two, if you could just pick, it could be hard, but if you could pick one or two and share with us, it'd be great.
Yeah, see, always see the biggest relief, or I would say the biggest inspiration for me is two things. One is the
Mm-hmm.
customers, the other is our team. Because
Mm-hmm.
these are the most important stakeholders of our company.
Mm-hmm.
When the customers are happy, when they recommend you, like on
Uh-huh.
Gartner's again on Gartner's reviews, I can share you the links post this discussion.
Mm-hmm.
95% of the customers have
Mm-hmm.
mentioned and it is rated on Gartner. It is publicly available, where they recommend
Okay.
our products.
That's nice.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
our average rating is 4.8 star out of 5 star,
Mm-hmm.
right? And our customer support is 5 out of 5 star. So
Mm-hmm.
this gives a lot of satisfaction that yes, we have done something good for our customers, which
Yes.
is
Mm-hmm.
very it gives a lot of peace,
Mm-hmm.
and it gives a lot of sense of satisfaction, because when your
Yeah.
customers are happy, you grow automatically, right?
Yes.
So
Mm-hmm.
that is the biggest marketing that you have, that is the customer
Yes.
reference, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 95% of our customers, so to
Mm-hmm.
be precise, out of 10,
Mm-hmm.
the rating of 10, we have been rated 9.49. So
That's really
out of
great.
10,
Mm-hmm.
94.9% customers recommend our products to different customers or to their groups of
Mm-hmm.
groups, and that is recognized by Gartner as number one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the second is our team, because whatever we are is because of our team,
Mm-hmm.
and they have been working very hard to make what
Mm-hmm.
we are. So I think the two biggest satisfactions is the customer and our team, and whatever
Mm-hmm.
we are is because of them.
That's really, and congratulations. I mean, it's really a proud moment. I know, having the rank one and also having more than 94% of, ratings by the customers itself directly. It's really inspiring. It will be really inspiring for startups, and aspiring entrepreneurs who intend to initiate from India, make in India moment and more. And also, like, we'd like to hear from you two aspiring takeaways for entrepreneurs who want to start with and they have some inhibitions, like what would you advise from your experience?
Yeah, honestly, Mayuri, I'm a very small part of our team, but
Mm-hmm.
whatever I've learned from the journey of HoduSoft is, no, first of all, your values are very important, which I just
Mm-hmm.
mentioned, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you are honest to yourself, you can be honest to someone, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm honest to myself, I can be honest to you. I cannot
Yeah.
hide from myself, right? I
Mm-hmm.
know what
Mm-hmm.
I am, what are goods, what are not goods, what is my strength, what is my weakness.
Yes.
So
Mm-hmm.
focus on your own strength and weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
Strengthen your strength and weaken your weaknesses. You can always be better of yourself. And
Mm-hmm.
whatever, like, to be honest, when I started HoduSoft, or when we started HoduSoft, right, I didn't know what VoIP is. I
Mm-hmm.
learned from Malik, Ruchir, Bharat. I learned from my other team members, including Kunal
Okay.
and other
Mm-hmm.
team members. But believing in yourself, and
Mm-hmm.
being passionate and working hard, I
Mm-hmm.
think these are the core ingredients. Whether you
Mm-hmm.
are in IT, or whether you are in any industry, whether you are a startup or a big or a small company, that doesn't matter. What
Mm-hmm.
matters is what you believe. When we
Mm-hmm.
started in 2015, I had promised my team that HoduSoft
Mm-hmm.
will be a global brand. HoduSoft would
Okay.
be at number one position in the
Mm-hmm.
respective category. HoduSoft will have customers in 195 countries globally.
Mhm.
Today,
Mhm.
in 7 years of our journey, we have 262 customers in 43 countries.
Mhm.
We have customers in all six continents. We have
Mhm.
customers starting from big banks, insurance, finance, e-commerce. UNICEF, I already mentioned.
Mhm.
Coronation Insurance is a Nigerian stock exchange listed company.
Mhm.
They have their own buildings, huge
Okay.
buildings with 100 plus floors.
Mhm.
They are seven group of companies uses HoduCC thanks to our partner
Okay.
Avatium in Nigeria. Because of them, we could do that.
Mhm.
Similarly, Vistaprint, which is a Nasdaq listed company, they
Mhm.
are our customers. Live Pure, which ad comes on TV, Sachin Tendulkar promotes it, right?
Mhm.
They have Live
Yes.
Pure, Live Guard, and other brands. They are a
Okay.
they are a 5,000 crore company based in Delhi. They
Mhm.
are our customers. So when you
Mhm.
call to Live Pure water purifier, it rings on HoduCC,
Okay, great.
right?
Mhm.
So and ACT broadband,
Mhm.
which is
Okay, yeah,
India's
service provider, internet service provider. Mhm.
yeah, ACT broadband. They use HoduPBX to provide hosted services.
Okay.
So every small thing accumulates and it brings like छोटे से छोटा बूंद भी समुंदर बना
Mhm.
सकता है,
Huh.
right? So that small drop, that small hard work, that
Mhm.
small feeling, that everything compiles together and what becomes
Mhm.
today what we are. So try to challenge yourself. Yes, times might be good, times might be bad, but giving more than 100% every day is in our
Mhm.
our our hand, right? Some days are
Yes.
good, some days are not. There are challenges that come, right? But every challenges bring opportunities,
Mhm.
and that's where I always say, when you are in pain,
Mhm.
God wants you to go to the next higher level. If you are
Yes,
in your
yeah.
comfort
Mhm.
zone, means you are
Mhm.
basically not
Not
growing.
growing, yeah. Mhm.
Exactly. Yeah. So before I could say you had that in mind. So
Mhm.
this is common for all of us as human beings. And
Mhm.
most important thing is be humble, be nice, be helpful, right? Because whenever
Mhm.
you are helping somebody, God helps you during your tough time.
Right.
So that
Mhm.
is something which always comes. Your good deeds is
Mhm.
what matters. No
Yeah.
matter how smart you are, right? But if you are helpful to someone
Mhm.
selflessly,
Mhm.
right? God will bless you with more than what you have given.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Kartik. It was really good to have the conversation with you and also very inspiring to see, Indian startup, having such a good rating and also being a top leader in the specific field and the products that you provide and the reach which you got with the hard work which you have put in. It would be really inspiring for the aspiring entrepreneurs and who are in the business to learn what are main, the values and team members and they are the core, and also having the customer satisfaction as a major priority, how much it would benefit the business. And it was really a very good learning point for us as a team, also to the audience. It would be a great session to hear. And thank you for your time today, Karthik. We really appreciate it. And we'd surely like to meet you in any other discussion in future. And
Thank you.
congratulations and all the best for your work.
Yeah,
Thank you.
special thanks to you, Mayuri, and your team for organizing this. It is very, very humble and very important for us because,
Mhm.
I think being a good human is the most important thing. So
Yeah.
thank you for giving me this opportunity, and I
Mhm.
wish you all the best and your organization. God bless you. Please take care. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.